Hello, YouTube. ZiggyNo back with Sports Cards Daily. Now, I know it hasn't been daily, and things just in life aren't letting me go daily right now. So January's challenging, and it makes me think about what am I going to do? Am I going to continue going daily? Am I going to go weekly? I'll tell you this: I'm not going away. I just got a lot of things going on and a lot of distractions right now. So let's get on to today, and you'll see this new abbreviated format. Hope you enjoy it. But I got a lot to share with you, a lot to show you. First of all, let's go ahead and jump into some basic news around the hobby. What's going on? Project 70 hasn't been out yet. I did think this is interesting here on the jerseys. We're going to get into this in just a moment. Loop secures $3 million of funding. That's pretty cool. I actually think this thing's been doing pretty well. I met a breaker locally who uses Loop. Pretty excited about this. Look at these $30 million worth of Mahomes. This is just crazy, crazy, crazy. I remember these cards I love this set. I got a Trubisky, one of these Stars and Stripes autos that I sold for $2,000 back in the day. Very excited about that. Some more great shop talk here. Price barrier concerns, restocking. I will say, if you notice, there's a lot of Prizm retail this year, right? It's been several waves, and I expect you to see a lot of optic coming up here in a little bit as well. Okay, let's jump into this. This, to me, I think is a major concern. Panini licensed, okay, UFC. I'm not a big fan of UFC, but let me just say this, man, guys. If Panini has their way, they will license all sports cards. They'll have every exclusive license for every sport, and they will just ruin the hobby. They are a destroyer of hobby. Panini, if you're listening to me, tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I am wrong. Explain to me. And if I'm wrong, here's what you should do, Panini. Start releasing your print runs. As you continue to dominate the hobby, release your print runs so we know where you stand and we know you're not overprinting, and that would be awesome. That would balance your monopoly that you have. Release all your print runs. I'll let you guys read this. Again, this is just concerning to me. I will say, again, I've mentioned this in 2020, and I'll say in 2021, we need to stop the exclusive licensing. This is concerning. UFC, of course, will take this. This is a payday for them. Big money, man. They're making tons of money. They did the ESPN thing. The dude sold the company. They're just cashing in right now. This is not something I'd want to be around right now as far as UFC cards. Okay, here's a nice article that came out, blog, a few days ago. It's about their redemptions. I thought I'd just share this with you. There's an email address here you can reach out to for redemptions. I'm going to send an email to this guy. I think it's Chris. And I believe I worked with Chris many years ago when they used to be really great at customer support. So maybe Chris will get back to me. I'm not going to say negative things. I don't know. But I thought this was interesting because I'm having a lot of problems with my redemptions. I've got lots of redemptions. I'm waiting for them to come back. Okay, next up. I mentioned this a few days ago. Here it is, tomorrow. Tomorrow, okay. This is going to sell out quickly. This is $125 a card. This is actually, in my opinion, surprisingly low price. You're going to get 5 cards, I believe. Is it 4 cards? So you're paying roughly, what, $30 a card, okay? But you can hit some monsters, and there's some monster autos. So surprise. Now, this will sell out fast. I mean, it will sell out in minutes. I don't think that's one thing that does kind of bum me out. You'll see these selling for, I say, $300 and above on the secondary market. So I will bring your attention to it. Not that I should, because you're going to be competing with me tomorrow to try to get this. So I'm not going to tell you tomorrow. But I'm telling you today. Just a few things. Tops, nothing special here. Blake's Week 3 comes out tomorrow, if you're paying attention to that. This seems to be a very popular card. I wonder what the print run on that guy is going to be. Nothing special on the Upper Deck site that I've been seeing. Again, I'm waiting for them to come up with some new hockey releases. I will go over to Card Ladder I mentioned. They have redone their whole website. I didn't know that they did this, and they buried articles like really, 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 really deep here, right? Like if you go really, 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 really far down here. There's the articles. And to be honest, it's too much visual for me. It hurts my eyes. Here's the article real quickly on market growth. I thought this is pretty interesting. Most recent article I've read talking about things. I will say, this is my opinion. I don't like this market cap thing. I just want to remind people, cards and stocks are similar but not alike. It's kind of like comparing a dog and a child. You love them both. They both love you, but you can't treat them both the same, okay? As an example, if a company sells out at, say, $50 a share, all 50 of those shares will sell for $50 in a buyout. If someone were to try to buy out all of a card in the market, it wouldn't happen. Some people are going to hold on to it. Some people aren't going to hold on to it. But some people are going to sell for less. Some people are going to want more. It's not the same thing. And also remember, in market caps, the last person paying the top value doesn't mean that everybody is going to pay the top value across the entire print run, right? So if I have 1,000 cards and one card goes for $1 million, doesn't mean that there's 1,000 people willing to spend $1 million on it. It just means the last person was willing to spend $1 million. Do you see what I'm saying? So be cautious of this. I don't like comparing these market caps and card values. It's interesting to me. I think it's very interesting. It's insightful. It's data. Next up, Nothing special on the release calendar this week. I think I told you that. It's going to be a quiet week. Even into next week, it's going to be quiet. But when you get to here to the 10th, I'm pretty excited. Top Series 1 baseball. I can't believe that's out. Is that really next week? Somebody told me that was March. I knew that was coming next week. Man, I'm excited for that. And that's going to be a lot of stuff in the retail. Okay, here's something I want to share with you guys. If you made this far, I hope you'll find this pretty interesting. This is one of the PSA submitters I use, Jason. I want to, again, give you a shout out. If you want to learn more about Jason's subgroup, I'd be happy to share that with you. This is the report he gives me. This is cards that I've submitted. And here's some things I want to share with you. These were submitted in July, right? So right now it is, we're coming up until end of January. And they're in step 8. He actually received those cards, and I'll probably be getting these cards in the mail this week. So that took, what, about 7-8 months for a 40-day? That's in July. Now here's another one. It's not as far along. 2 weeks later, right? It's still in step 3. Now things can change a lot. I don't understand these dates right here. I don't know what that is. I'm just looking at last modified dates. Here's another. I have a couple orders that are 20 days. And again, these are stage 3. So what I just want to point out here is that, and most of them from January, August, October, November. So these are submissions from there. I did submit some other stuff. There's some, who else? I know, it'll come back to me later. Anyway, just thought I'd share this with you, and I will give you some more insight as we go through this. What's interesting here is in this little submission, here are the cards that have come back, right? And here are my grades. You can see my grades right here. I love this about this system. So even though I don't have the cards yet, I know the grades of them. And I can see what cards they are. I can go over here. I can run a report. I can also mouse over. I forgot how to do this so you guys can see it. But I'm not going to let you see it. I'll just tell you. But you see I got 9s and 10s. Straight across the board, 9s and 10s. And then I go over here to market movers because what I got basically were Shies, Jarens, and Porters. And I'm looking at the difference between the prices of the 9s and 10s. So I go down here and I'm able to see, you know, like a 10's getting 220, a 9's getting 68, a 10's getting 269, a 10, an 8, you know, 9's getting 80. So I know what to do, which ones I'm going to sell off, how I'm going to sell those, move that merchandise. But I have all these 9s and 10s come back. And just kind of give you a snapshot, right? So I can see my submissions, see the cards come back, go over to market movers, get a kind of price area of where they're coming in. When they come in the market, then I can decide how I want to sell them. Example, might be using Star Stock, right? Star Stock's a place I've been selling graded cards and non-graded cards. I am still waiting for my collection to kind of replenish. I've got probably about 500 cards I'm waiting to get submitted. I'm down under 1,700, and I'm crushing it in sales activity. I think I've got almost 1,400 sales, if not more now. Look at this. Yeah, 1363. I'm just really excited about that. And then, let me show this cool thing right here. Look at this. Yes. Do you see that? Your application has been submitted. I just submitted, do I want to hit the save button? I don't know. Hit the save resume button. Let's hit the save resume button, sure. I just submitted my application for a job at ComC. I'll go over here and show you this while that's popping up. I don't know what's going on. But ComC is looking for trading card market analysts. And again, I look at this requirements. This is me, man. I'm all in this. This is me. I'd love to do this. So ComC, if you're out there looking, I've been a long-time user, a big-time fan. I know I've been doing a lot of Star Stock lately. I like Star Stock. Always love ComC too. But I have some great ideas, suggestions. Would love to be part of your trading card market analyst. Anyway, if you made this far, hope you guys enjoyed. Again, very abbreviated. Just want to get to the get some content out to you guys. Show you what's going on at Sports Cards Daily. We will be getting things straightened up, but I'll be honest, I don't foresee a daily show in the future, which makes me think about title. Do I want to leave my title? I don't like leave my title the way it is. So if you have suggestions on that, thoughts on that, let me know. Is it bad to change my title? Is it okay to change title? If you have any suggestions? I changed it before, and like I said, I love what we're doing, guys. I love your feedback, your comments, more great content. I'm working on some great stuff. I'm still working on that live show. It's on the agenda. Take care. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't already, please do. Have a great day.